For over 4,500 years, the Great Pyramid of Giza has guarded its secrets. It stands as the last surviving wonder of the ancient world, a mountain of stone and mystery. We've mapped its known chambers, but the question has always lingered. What else is inside? What if we could see through the stone itself? Thanks to particles born in the chaos of deep space, we now can. A new kind of vision is peeling back the layers of the pyramid, and what it's revealing is rewriting everything we thought we knew about this ancient marvel. This isn't science fiction. It's a technique called Muon tomography. Think of it like a cosmic X-ray. Every second, the Earth is showered by high-energy particles from distant stars. When these cosmic rays hit our upper atmosphere, they create a cascade of secondary particles, including one called a muon. Muons are tiny, heavy, and incredibly fast. They rain down upon us constantly, passing through almost everything. But they don't pass through everything equally. When a muon travels through dense material, like the limestone blocks of a pyramid, it loses energy and can be absorbed. If it travels through empty space, it passes right through. By placing highly sensitive detectors inside and around the pyramid, scientists can track the paths of millions of these muons. They can build a picture, not of the stone, but of the empty spaces hidden within the stone. It's a non-invasive way to perform a CT scan on a 480-foot-tall monument. This revolutionary idea was put to the test by a massive project called ScanPyramids. An international team of scientists from Egypt, France, Japan, and Canada began their work, placing detectors in known locations like the Queen's Chamber and outside at the pyramid's base. They were looking for anomalies, areas where more muons got through than expected. This would indicate a void, a hidden chamber or passage that had gone undiscovered for millennia. The data collection was slow and painstaking. For months, the detectors silently counted particles, gradually building an image of the pyramid's interior density. Then, in 2017, they found something impossible. High above the magnificent Grand Gallery, the ascending passage that leads to the King's Chamber, their data showed a massive, undeniable void. It wasn't a small room or a minor gap in the masonry. It was enormous. This discovery, now known as the ScanPyramids Big Void, is at least 30 meters or nearly 100 feet long. Its cross-section is similar to that of the Grand Gallery itself. To put that in perspective, you could comfortably fit a modern passenger jet inside this hidden space. The archaeological world was stunned. For centuries, Egyptologists believed the internal structure of the Great Pyramid was completely understood. Suddenly, there was a new giant feature that had no explanation. It was the first major structural discovery inside the pyramid since the Middle Ages. Theories began to fly. Could it be a hidden burial chamber for the pharaoh Khufu, still untouched? Some experts think this is unlikely, given its position and lack of connecting passages. Another theory suggests it served a construction purpose. Perhaps it was an internal ramp, used to haul the massive granite blocks upwards during the pyramid's construction and then simply sealed off. Or maybe it was a structural innovation, a giant stress-relieving chamber designed to protect the fragile roof of the Grand Gallery from the millions of tons of stone pressing down from above. While the world was still debating the purpose of the Big Void, the ScanPyramids team wasn't finished. They continued their scans, refining their techniques and using more advanced detectors to get an even clearer picture. They turned their attention to another long-standing mystery, a set of large gabled stones, or chevrons, visible just above the original entrance. Architects have long suspected that these chevrons were designed to redirect weight away from a passage below them. But what passage? The main descending corridor is much lower. It seemed there was a feature being protected that no one had ever found. The team focused their muon detectors on this specific area, just behind the north face of the pyramid. And once again, the cosmic rays revealed a secret. In early 2023, they announced the confirmation of another hidden space, the North Face Corridor. This newly found passage is located directly behind the entrance chevrons. It's a horizontal corridor, approximately 9 meters or 30 feet long, with a square cross-section of about 2 meters by 2 meters. It's a significant space, far too large to be a simple crack or construction flaw. The discovery was confirmed using other methods, including ground-penetrating radar. Finally, the team got permission to do something incredible. They drilled a tiny hole between the stones of the chevron and fed a small endoscopic camera through. For the first time in 4,500 years, human eyes saw the inside of the corridor. The footage revealed a tunnel with rough-hewn walls and a vaulted ceiling, clearly an intentional structure. It was empty, but its existence proved the power and accuracy of the Muon scans beyond any doubt. So, what is its purpose? Most Egyptologists now believe this corridor is another clever feat of engineering. By leaving this space empty, the ancient builders relieved the pressure on the true entrance to the pyramid below, preventing it from collapsing under the immense weight of the structure. It's a testament to their sophisticated understanding of physics and architecture. Together, these two discoveries, the North Face Corridor and the colossal Big Void, have fundamentally changed our view of the Great Pyramid. It is not a solid mass with a few tunnels, but a more complex structure, filled with massive, intentional voids that we are only just beginning to understand. The work is far from over. Scientists are now planning even more detailed scans to map the voids with higher resolution. The ultimate goal is to find a way to explore these hidden areas without causing any damage, perhaps with tiny, specialized robotic drones. What we are witnessing is a perfect fusion of the ancient and the ultra-modern. The enduring mysteries of a civilization that vanished thousands of years ago are being unlocked by the fundamental particles of the universe itself. The stones of Giza have been silent for millennia, but now they are finally starting to tell their secrets.